I want to chip in a word or two on the trending statement by Ayi Anambra that is biting the brain of all of you in that zoo you call Nigeria. I've said it severally that Nigeria, since it is synonymous with rascality and promotes rascality, it will always and continuously, going to see rascality. In as much as the elders, the leaders of the land see evil and keep silence, they will continue to see, rascality. That is why Nigeria will ever remain a disgrace to the entire Afro race, as I had once said it. You see, I want to ask a very simple question before I say whatever I have to say. It's injustice, not injustice. How come you are now, all of you now are opening your eyes and you bring your mouth widely to condemn Anyi Anambra, and for so long, none of you condemned all the nonsense that had happened before this time? I said it that before we condemn the ordinary citizens, let us first and foremost condemn the leaders. Because as I had said once, and I will keep saying it, a fish begins to rotten from the head. I repeat, a fish begins to rotten from the head. So if you understand what I'm talking about there, you should get what I mean. Where were you all when the Oba of Lagos made that nasty and stupid statement that if the Igbo people do not vote for his candidate, his preferred or anointed candidate, Ambode, they will be thrown into the lagoon? Where were all of you, and what was that? That was nothing. But when, in response to that idiotic statement by that Oba of Lagos, the Ndibo, spoke in response to that. As I'm talking to you today, the DSS dungeon is still hosting the Ndibo. The DSS of that zoo went after Ndibo, and there was nothing wrong about it. Nothing was wrong about it. Where were all of you all? Or should I ask, were you all in oblivion, in the sky, in heaven, when Asari Dokubo was talking confidently, authoritatively, how he had been killing the Igbos, how he is even having a private army controlled by the Nigerian government to be killing the Igbos? He mentioned places like Imo, Abia, Rivers, all those places. And all of you could not come out to shout. The so-called need camp did not come out to shout. Where were you all in that zoo you call Nigeria when the president, the president's wife, Oluremi Tinubu, in full public was talking about the Igbos, understand? Saying all those nasty things she said. Where were you all? Is that not injustice against the Igbo people? Is injustice not injustice? Is injustice to one, not injustice to all? I am asking all of you. Where were you all when Adeyinka grandson made a very nasty statement that all the Igbo people in Southwest should be killed? Where were you all? Today, where the law works in the UK, he went there to also, carry out his rascality, promoting his so-called racial whatever rubbish over there, and those ones there grabbed him, and now he's cooling off in the UK prison, having bad 54 months there. Where were you all when Adeyinka grandson was saying all of those things? Where were you? Where were you all when Bayo Onanuga said all the nasty things he said, and even came out authoritatively to say that he would never apologize to the Igbos or to anybody for his ethnic slurs against the Igbos, because according to him, the Igbos are a threat to the Yorubas? Where were you all? That is why I'm saying, before you condemn the ordinary citizens, condemn the leaders first and foremost, because a fish begins to rot from the head. Where were you all when MC Oluomo, hired by the political class of Lagos to do all those nasty things to the Igbo people in Lagos? Who did not see it? Who did not watch it? Who did not hear what was happening? The videos are everywhere for everyone to see. Where were you all? Abike Dabiri, you stupid and foolish woman. You see, tribal inflicted, engraved in tribal bigotry. Where were you, Abike Dabiri? Now I am asking again, where were you all in that zoo you call Nigeria when Senator Bull Kachua, I think I still remember, Senator Bull Kachua, made a very stupid, nasty statement that the Igbo deserve death, not presidency. Where were you all? I repeat, Senator Bulkachuwa said it, that Igbo deserve death. Death, not presidency. Do you understand what it means? And all of you kept quiet. It was normal when he made that statement. It was just very normal. Where were you all when Buhari made a statement of about 95% versus 5%? Where were you all? I am bringing all of this before your eyes in order to stimulate your thinking if you have conscience before we begin to talk about whether Anambra is guilty or she is not guilty. Is injustice to one not injustice to all? Or is injustice not injustice? Now, where were the entire House members of reps when all those people were saying all those nasty things and nothing happened to them? Where were they? Today, the so-called House of Reps, a compendium of monkeys, baboons, a compendium of idiots, are now calling for the arrest, asking the Canadian government to bring Anambra to justice. Why did they not call that Oba of Lagos, Asari Dokubo, that the government has been contracting, Oluremi Tinubu, Adeyinka grandson, Bayo Nanuga, MC Oluomo, Senator Bulkachuwa, even Buhari and the rest, you see, should be brought to justice? I do not know. Where were you all when Wike said all those nasty things about the Igbo? The same Wike who is also an Igbo too. Where were you all? I am asking everybody a question. You see, we don't want to talk about whether this is right or this is wrong. But if you must condemn Anambra, why did you not come on air and condemn all of these people that I mentioned their names? I want some of you here to ask Atiku Abubakar where he was when that innocent girl, Deborah, was brutally and irresponsibly murdered in the north. Where was Atiku Abubakar? You see, surreptitiously, he sponsored lawyers to go and defend the murderers of Deborah. You see, I am just trying to imagine all of you, the kind of human beings you are, the kind of conscience you have. You don't know that something always leads to something. You don't know that very well. Where was Atiku Abubakar? He sponsored lawyers to go and defend those who killed Deborah. You see that people don't know? And tomorrow you bring him to become your leader for you. All of you non-Muslims here, the Christian, all of you shall understand. Hey, Deborah, Anyanambra, blah, 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 blah. Where were you? In fact, where you people are supposed to channel your energy to fight, you don't fight. A lot of you are living abroad. You see how things are working. You see a system working. All of you cannot even, wherever you are respectively, challenge the government of the zoo that forced all of you to leave your country, to be there, to do things right, to make the country work for everybody. That is what I want to see in Nigeria. You see, I want to see decency where every human being will live decently, at least as normal human beings, where the system works for everybody. Today, all of you are coming out to shout that Anyanambra said this, said that. What did the rest not say? At least I am not up to 2 years old on TikTok. But when I came across this so-called wounded civilian videos, I went to his video to check. I saw many things he had said even as far back as 2018, 19, and the rest. Are you all going to tell me that you're not aware of that? Are you all going to tell me that? Is the government not aware? Is NIDCA not aware of all of that rubbish? But he was sponsored by the so-called Abba Palace and the rest. Augustine Erage, that's the name of a wounded civilian. You see, all of these people, where were you all when Wike was saying all those things against everybody? It is not a matter of whether Anyanambra is right. If she must be incarcerated, then we have to incarcerate everybody who had said similar things and go scot-free. But if not that, Anyanambra is not going anywhere. We are assuring you of that, and we are standing by until what we call justice is done to everybody. If not, all of you are wasting your time. People should go and sit down and then think. Idiots and nothing but